Hello, welcome to GOT, Good Old Tech. I'm Mark, and right around the corner is the Samsung Unpacked event, where they're going to be releasing, or at least telling us about all their new devices, which we already got all the leaks on and we know quite a bit about. But this is the actual event that's coming. But you can get ready for that event. They have a pre-order situation going on where you can sign in on the website, get $50 off or $50 credit towards any accessories when you pre-order this device at the event. Now, when you go to this website, there's a little video in there, and it goes through and says, join the hands-free movement, join the flip side. It's just kind of a teaser advertisement to get you excited about the event that's coming up. It's real simple to sign up for the pre-order. You just put in your name, email, and phone number. After you pre-register, you get to scroll down a little bit, and there's a place where you can check out maybe what your trade-in value is. So you might want to check out the site. Now let's talk about the Z Fold 5. The only thing that's really changing is it's getting the Snapdragon 8 Gen, which is great. 50 megapixel camera, just like it is last year. 12 megapixel ultra wide and 12 megapixel telescope. Not a whole lot of changes, except for the big one, this hinge. It's supposedly going to close even flatter, as you can see in this image as it's highlighted. Next up is the Z Flip 5. Now this one's going to have the biggest changes. Of course, you got the main screen, which is 6.7, but the big one is the 3.4 inch AMOLED on the outside. That's a big change going from 1.8. And another one is that it may get DeX. If you don't know what DeX is you hook it up to a monitor and you can use it pretty much like a computer. This is going to look really good with a large screen. And then there's the watch. The Samsung watch has been rumored to come out, the Watch 6. And it's going to have, of course, your standard Watch 6. And then the Classic is going to come out, and they're going to return the bezel. Spinning bezel, which would be nice. Now this watch is going to come out in different colors. Right now they think a silver, cream, and black. There may be more to come. We don't know, but this is what they've got so far on the leak. Now this year, I believe they're adding a larger size watch. I'm not real sure. I haven't kept up on the watch sizes. But this year they got a 40 millimeter, a 44 millimeter, and a 43 and a 47 millimeter watch. Of course, these watches are expected to get a faster processor. They're going from a W920 to a W930. I don't know what that looks like as far as performance, but a faster processor, faster watch. So there's going to be new features on this. They're putting a Fitbit-like tracker on there, so that'll be interesting. You get the number score for your sleep as well as a chart. And then, of course, the batteries. Batteries are going to coincide with the larger watches. You're going to get a little bit more battery on each watch, which is good. Any little bit of battery helps the length of the watch. And we know we want our watches to last. And now lastly, you have the Galaxy Tab S9. You got the S9, S9 Plus, and then S9 Ultra, all three different sizes. You go from 11 inch to 14.6. I don't know what you do with a 14.6, not very mobile. Some of the specs and features are not really going to change. You've got the same thing. You got quick charging, but they're adding quick charging to the S Pen. Well, that'll be interesting. And of course, it's coming with the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2, which will make it a little faster. 45-watt charging, but I believe that's what we already have. So that's not any big change. And then you have the storage sizes, and those relate to how much RAM you get. So with the 128, you get 8 gigs. 256, you get 12 gigs of RAM. And then, of course, 512, you get the larger 16 gigs of RAM. That's what I go for. The pricing on these, they're pretty much the same, $699, $899, and $1,099 or $1,099. So it depends on which, and those are starting prices. As you go up in storage, the prices are going to go up as well. So let me know in the comments, are you looking forward to any of these devices? I am actually wanting to upgrade my Tablet 7 to a 9, but if they don't put the 5G in the 9, the 11 inch, I'm not going to do it. I skipped last year's model of the Samsung watch because they removed the rotating bezel, and I really like that feature, but apparently they're bringing it back, so I'll take another look at that. Am I going to upgrade to the Z Fold 5? Well, guess what? You have to stay tuned to find out. Don't forget, this Unpacked event is going to happen on July 26th, starting at 4 a.m. on the West Coast and 7 a.m. on the East Coast. So depending on where you fit in there, you'll need to decide when to tune in. But I want to thank you for tuning into this episode. If you enjoyed what you saw, please give me a like down below. Please subscribe and share this with your friends. Thank you for staying to the end. If you haven't pre-registered or watched an Unpacked event, you've got to try it. Thank you and have a great day. God bless.